Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very low-key pack away my Care Bear collection with me. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the clips of how I have everything displayed, and then after that we will dive into the talking a little bit about them and then packing them away. So it's going to be very chill and very cozy, so let's get started.
Everyone's running like they stole a dream. Images of magazines. Take your chance while you're still young. Glory flickers like a candle in the desert sun. Wasted time on an overpass, watching how nothing lasts. The streets are filled with a hollow glow. The bellies ache where shallow hungers grow. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Everyone grows older, we all just want to start again. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Standing on the shoulder, looking for a promised land. Where do you hide on a quiet night, when your fears are nestled by your side? The TV screen burns too bright. You sit and talk, a ghost behind your eyes. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time.
We're gonna pack away are the standard size Care Bears. This happens to be one of my favorites. This is Wish Bear, made in the 80s by Kenner, designed by Hallmark. Originally, the original art was designed by Hallmark. And Wish Bear has this cutest little tummy symbol. It's a rainbow with a star. This one's face, I found this one in the wild at a place called Totally Rad Toys, and he is adorable. Next we have Tender Heart Bear. Tender Heart Bear is such a cutie. She's this like brownish peachy color. And she was my favorite Care Bear for a very long time. This one's very soft. I did order her from eBay, I think, but she has a tiny little tongue sticking out. It's adorable. We have Friendship Bear. My Friendship Bear needs a bath. Like, I need to put her, I've never put any of my Care Bears, like the 80s ones, into the wash, but I think I might put her because if you look, she's like a little like dingy right here, but she's like a peachy color. She is more like the orange in the rainbow, and she has two flowers. I think her name's actually Friend Bear, not Friendship Bear. She's so cute. Next we have Champ Bear. I did order him on eBay as well. He has a little trophy. He's a cutie. His coloring is much more orange compared to Friend Bear, and much brighter compared to Tenderheart. It's much more of an orange, where Tenderheart goes towards brown and Friend Bear goes towards more of a peachy. Then we have Funshine Bear, who is such a little sweetheart. Look at that belly badge. Let's see if we can get it closer. Look at that belly badge. She's so precious. I like when mine are like kind of like soft. She's very soft. I have Graham's Bear. She was the last one that I got to complete my standard collection. I don't have any of the UK exclusive cousins or any of the harder to find standard size Care Bears. Like there's like a Forest Friends Bear and like a Sea Bear and all those. I don't have any of those because they're too expensive, but Graham's was the last one to complete my like standard common collection. She has a beautiful little flower floral on her belly, and I wanted her to have her scarf, and she does. Her nose is upturned and she just looks so cute. Graham's is so perfect with baby tugs and baby hugs, but I actually have two baby tugs, and I couldn't get rid of them because I couldn't like get rid of one or the other because they look different. I know it might seem like they aren't different, but their whole face shapes are different. This one has more of a like chunky face, and this one's face narrows up here. That's the thing about like this one is like, oh, she has a little hair on her on him. This one is larger in general. I wonder if different factories made them. Let me see if I can see. This one was made in Taiwan. Let's see if this one has a factory. I think this one also says made in Taiwan, but it's a little more faded. But yeah, they look different. And a lot of times you'll notice when you're looking at vintage plush that the faces really do look different, especially when it comes to brush loves. I have to have the ones with the cutest faces. So I will like search through all the listings for a cute faced one. Then we have, oh, we forgot Hugs. Here's my baby Hugs. She's adorable. She has this little heart that opens up and there's a star inside. I really want to get this star tattooed at some point. But her diaper has the same little matching stars. And then his also matches, and she's like the pink version, he's the blue version. So cute. Then we have Grumpy. He's such a sweetheart to be a Grumpy. Look at his belly badge. That is so adorable. Just a little rain cloud with hearts. And his facial expression is so different than everyone else's. He's supposed to look grumpy, but he just looks super adorable to me. Then we have Lots of Love. She has 2 hearts. And she's the other pink bear aside from Cheer Bear in the collection. But yeah, we love her. She has like a big smile. She also could use cleaning. Sometimes when I find them in the wild and I bring them home, I forget to put them in the wash. I know, it's really bad. But yeah, I haven't washed her, and I don't think I've washed the other one, that Friend Bear. Next we have our beautiful Share Bear. And she is the one with the milkshake and not the lollipop. She's the original with the original belly badge. The story of that is when they came out with her in the 2000s, they decided to do lollipops because meningitis was really bad at the time, and they didn't want to encourage sharing germs because it was such like an epidemic. so they got rid of the milkshake, but the milkshake is the best one. It's like so cute with like the 2 straws. Yeah, we love it. Then we have Good Luck Bear, and his face is unique too because he has this little winky eye. His belly badge is a 4-leaf clover. He's the green bear of the group. Him and Wish Bear. Wish Bear is kind of like a turquoise, and then he's green. And then we have Bedtime Bear, who is such a sweetie. He has such a sleepy little dopey face. We love him so much. He gives me cuteness aggression. And then we have, of course, Cheer Bear, which if you saw my reels or if you follow me on TikTok, then you saw her earlier yesterday. And then let's do our littles. So our 5 inches, we have Love a Lot. We have a Cheer Bear. And we have Birthday Bear. You know what? I'm missing my big birthday bear. It was a gift from my friend Gayla. We will have to see if we find him when we're packing away. He should have been on the shelf with these guys because he's one of the original ones. But here's our little birthday bear. So cute. This year, the main thing that I'm trying to collect as far as Care Bears go are all of these little ones because I need them to go with all the other bears.
Everyone's running like they stole a dream. Images of magazines. Take your chance while you're still young. Glory flickers like a candle in the desert sun. Wasted time on an overpass, watching how nothing lasts. The streets are filled with a hollow glow. The bellies ache where shallow hungers grow. Don't rush me, I just wanna.
So you can see that the shelf behind me is all cleared off. That's because that's where the Care Bears were. So we're gonna start now with the 80s Care Bear cousins. We have Swift Heart Rabbit. He has a little heart on his belly and some wings. Such a cutie. We have my Gentle Heart Lamb. I love this one so much. I love her colors and I love her little belly badge. I do have a video of how I clean each and every one of the Care Bear cousins by hand. I will put it in the tags so you can see it. We have Bright Heart Raccoon, who has this lovely raccoon tail. We have Braveheart Lion. This is the one I never can remember if it's Braveheart or Loyal. I think it's Braveheart Lion. He has a big lion's tail. I did use like a brush to really fluff up his mane, and he is so cute. We have Lots of Love Elephant. Look at it. It's a little like weight. And his nose is so cute. We have Cozy Heart Penguin. Cozy Heart Penguin is the most underrated Care Bear cousin / Care Bear in general, because tell me you don't love him. Look at his belly badge. Okay, we're staying calm. Got a little excited there. Look how cute he is though. And look at his little tail. And look at his little flat face. He is so adorable. Oh, and then we have one of the cubs. These cubs are really cool. They would come with like a passy and a bottle, I think. They have like a vinyl flocked face, and then mine, I'm pretty sure it's tail wet in the dryer. Not by me, I didn't do that. But it has like a little lace around the heart symbol, which is really cute. Yeah, these are so adorable. This one has a little like scuffing on its nose, so maybe it'll be a project that I fix it up. But I would love to hunt down like a bottle and a passy for this baby. I have one more cub, which is Proud Heart Cat, pretty sure. This one still has its Totally Rad Toy House tag. I paid $21.99 for it. It has some scuffs too, but it was so worth that. This is the only Proud Heart cat I have in my collection. Wait, is this? I feel confused by it now. This is the Braveheart lion cub. It's just that the symbol is different. I'm pretty sure. I might actually have to look that up, but I think that's what's happening. Like, is this the cub to this one? If you know, let me know, because I never really thought about it. Okay, and then our last 80s Care Bear. It's really weird that I never found my birthday bear. Like, that is the strangest thing. Is our large size Cheer Bear. I think that they make a lot of the other ones in this large size too. Like, here's a comparison, like how much bigger she is. And I would like to definitely get them, but first I'm working on getting those small ones. And then we will pack these away and move on to our modern Care Bears.
Little more time. Everyone grows older. We all just wanna start again. Don't rush me. I just want a little more time. Standing on the shoulder, looking for a promised land. Where do you hide on a quiet night when your fears are nestled by your side? The TV screen burns too bright. You sit and talk, a ghost behind your eyes.
Okay, we have so much more. So let's start with the 90s. I only have two 90s environmental Care Bears. I have the Cheer Bear, and these are such gorgeous bears. I will probably work on collecting all of these after I get the smallest size of the 80s ones. But you can see I have Share Bear and Cheer Bear. And look at the pastel. I love the combination of this purple and this blue for her, and then the pink highlights on her hair and in her eyes. And if you look in her eyes really closely, she has little hearts. She's so precious. This one was a Christmas present from my brother and my sister-in-law a few Christmases ago. And yeah, you saw her. She's so gorgeous. Let's move on to the 2000s. So I have this Cheer Bear from the early 2000s. She was given to me by my mother-in-law. She's very cute, but she's also a little bit dingy. She could also use a good wash. And then I have the Funshine. This Funshine Bear is such a good reproduction of the 80s one. Like, it's hard for me to tell the difference Like, if the tag wasn't on it, then I could have been convinced that it was the 80s one, because it looks so much like the 80s one. But this is Funshine Bear. Then we have a early 2000s Level-Up bear. She's so cute. Her face is so adorable. These are the ones that I had as a child. So that makes me really happy. I collected them in 8th grade. Oh, these ones aren't the ones I had in 8th grade, but I did collect this generation of Care Bear in 8th grade. Okay, I think that's all. Oh, nope, here's one more. Here's a little Wish Bear that they kind of have like little tie-dye effects to them. I also collected these in the early 2000s, so I remember them. But she has like her little suckers. I have the Cheer Bear too, right? I recently got another one, but I can't remember who it is now. It might be Funshine. But she's with my antique mall haul. Maybe I'll get to that at some point. But yeah, you see that she has traded out the milkshake for the suckers. And then we have this little, this is Loyal Heart dog. He's my only Loyal Heart dog that I have in my collection, I'm pretty sure. So I'm really grateful to have him. He's also a 2000s little guy. I have this Playful Heart monkey. It still has its tags. It's like the collector's edition. Yeah, it says series 2, 4 of 9. I'm pretty sure this one's from the 2000s too. But he still has his hanger and everything. And then I had this. This is my absolute favorite Playful Heart monkey. Like, look at him. He is the Hot Topic one, and he still has his tag. He was marked down to $3.98 from $8.99. Like, what? Yeah, and it has the 20th anniversary little tag on him. I love him so much. These are high on my priority list as well. Then let's see. Is everybody else super modern? Yeah, everyone else. Oh, this is also one of the Hot Topic ones. I forgot that I had this one. This is the Cozy Heart Penguin cousin. They have beans in their booties. Okay, so let's get to the modern ones. I have some bug themed ones that I got from Five Below. We have a Share Bear with the suckers. This is the tag, and she has like butterfly wings, and her body is tie-dye. I like displaying these ones with my spring flower ones. We have the Ladybug, Cheer Bear. She has stripes. And then we have this one, the Funshine, I think might be a bumblebee because she has like the black stripes. Then we have this one, who I don't even know. I thrifted this one. I don't know her name. Let me know if you know her name. But she's a more modern one. I know she's from the past like couple years. And then we have our like collaborations. So I have the Squishmallow Cheer Bear collaboration. I don't want to collect that many Squishmallows, so I just got my favorite, which is Cheer Bear. And then we have the Hello Kitty collaboration. These are so cool. This one I love so much. It has like the little bow and then Hello Kitty on the belly. This one's so cute, and it came in a pack together with this one, who is Cheer Bear as Hello Kitty. So I think they're such a perfect little pair. They're so cute together. I can't believe I probably should have left those ones in the box. And then we have the Monsters collaboration. We have the vampire one, the Dracula. It's Dracula mixed with tender heart bear. Love, love, love these. We have the mummy with bedtime bear, which makes sense because he's like a little mummy and he's sleeping. And lastly, we have Frankenstein with Grumpy Bear. This is my favorite one of the collab. I'm missing Frankenstein's bride, and I'm missing like the little swamp monster one. So I need those two to complete this collection. And then we have our collaboration with Stranger Things. I have one of the small ones, which is the Cheer Bear 11 from the Upside Down with her little bloody nose. The clothes are made on, but the skirt's really soft. It's really nice. And then I have two boxed ones. I have the Demogorgon Grumpy Bear. So cool. And the larger Cheer Bear as 11. Okay, let's get these packed away and we'll be back to do the jumbo ones.
Everyone's running like they stole a dream. Images of magazines. Take your chance while you're still young. Glory flickers like a candle in the desert sun. Wasted time on an overpass, watching how nothing lasts. The streets are filled with a hollow glow. The bellies ache where shallow hungers grow. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Everyone grows older, we all just want to start again. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Standing on the shoulder, looking for a promised land.
Okay, so now we are on to the giant Care Bears. I'm gonna start with some modern ones that I got last spring. I got the flower, wow, I gotta scoot back a little. The flower Cheer Bear. She's very cute. I'm not sure if all of these will fit into our final box, so we might have to just fit whoever fits. We have the Funshine Bear. So cute. These ones are pretty big. And lastly, for this collection, we have the Wish Bear, which might be the prettiest of all. He has like a purple and blue. They have little flowers on their feet. I'm just missing the Share Bear, and I really, really wish that I had it. They even have like the big hearts. Yeah, that's these guys. I will get that Share Bear. Then I have two of the 2000s ones. I have this one. It has the little sleepy hat on it. It's Bedtime Bear, and he's holding one of the little stars. And there, he's kind of dusty. He has this. It's like It's like a soft one instead of a hard one, because these were meant for pillows on your bed. I actually do typically cuddle these, this one and the other one that I have that's this size, because they're super cozy. I actually have another one that's like a Brat inspired one that I'll have to show you guys sometime. And then I have the Playful Heart Monkey. He has the hard heart. He also has this like rip in his toe, but I thrifted both of these on different days from the same thrift store, and I was very happy to add them to my collection. And finally, the one that you've probably seen on my channel a bunch of times is my giant, humongous tender heart bear. Look at how big. He's from the 80s. He is the 36 inches or 3 foot tall one. This one definitely is just gonna come with us in the car and not be packed in a box because it's too big. And then I'm gonna pack as many of these larger ones away, and then we will go sort the tiny ones. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Where do you hide on a quiet night when your fears are nestled by your side? The TV screen burns too bright. You sit and talk, a ghost behind your eyes. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Everyone grows colder, we all just wanna start again. Don't rush me, I just want a little more time. Standing on the shoulder, looking for a promised land.
We have this big vase full of all the smalls. Let's separate them. Plushy Love-A-Lot, Little Pumpkin Plushy Bear, Cheer Bear Plushie, Braveheart Lion. I don't know the names of some of the newer ones, but this guy has a little paint palette. Another more modern one. A little yellow one. Cheer Bear. This is the posable figures from the 80s. Wish Bear from the 80s. Here's the mini figures. It's a Cheer Bear with a paint palette. Baby Hugs. Friend Bear with the milkshake. These are the flocked ones from Five Below. Here's a Cheer Bear. This little purple bear. Another flocked one from Five Below. I have another posable. This one's Love-A-Lot. We have a Wish Bear. He's a plushie. We have a flocked Cheer Bear with a little watering can. Fun fact, originally in the 80s, these posable ones also came with accessories. A little minifigure birthday bear. A flocked Grumpy. Another Grumpy. He has his ice cream cone. He's from the 80s. A Love-A-Lot bear. A Baby Hugs. Oh. Baby Hugs. tender heart with balloons. A wish bear sleeping on a cloud. Posable bedtime bear. Posable Graham's bear. Posable swift heart. Posable friend bear. Posable birthday bear. Then mini sunshine and a mini tender heart. Let's pack them away. Okay guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for my Care Bear collection packing video. It was a lot of fun, and I'm thinking about doing a couple more packing videos if I have time before we move. One being my 80s plush, my 80s girly plush. Let me know if you want to see it, and then maybe my modern plush. So if you're into modern plush, let me know, and I might share that too. I have like some indie company plushes. I have Build-A-Bear, and I have like Webkins and Ty. I have like a ton of modern plush. Oh, Jelly Cats. So yeah, Let me know if you'd like to see any of those pack with me's. And until next time, stay whimsical. Thanks for joining me. Bye guys.